Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new Let's Play of Space Colony Steam Edition. This is a simulation strategy game developed and published by Firefly Studios. Release date was April 30th of 2015, and it currently sells on Steam as $14.99, and that's in 2017 when I recorded this video, guys. So this game has been out for a little while. Some of you may have seen videos of it in the past, but it is a really cool game even to this day, and we're going to be coming through this game and playing it together. Now, you are in charge of a colony, and you actually have different people that have to interact with each other. It's almost like a Sims meets SimCity type building game, so you have a little bit of a mix in both of them. And without any further ado, guys, we're going to get into this game, and we're going to see what it has to offer us. So, yeah, they're in a jacuzzi of some sort, you know, just kind of hanging out. Let's see, follow the storyline for Venus Jones and the team. We could go into galaxy mode, become a space tourism tycoon, or cling on by your fingernails to bug-infested rocks in galaxy mode. You decide your own course. Now, that sounds like a sandbox game. Definitely we'll have to check that out at some point. And here's sandbox for sure. The planets here allow you to build freely in conditions of your own choosing. That's pretty nice. And then player users create a game, so we can actually check out other people's games, and then we can load a game. So we're going to go into play the actual campaign with Venus Jones here. Tammy's training.
Commander team, this is Control. How you guys doing down there?
Just fine.
Walk in the park. Making our approach. Give me a minute.
Sure thing, Venus.
Those helmets do not look useful.
Oh, this one's better than the last one. No bar, nothing to do. So boring.
The company picks them, Stig, not me.
Yeah.
Wasn't so bad. They had a jacuzzi. Okay, heads up. We're going in.
Down and clear, Control. Give me the floods, please.
Nice place!
Control, what's the entry code?
Entry code is 280503 Alpha.
Copy that.
You'd think they would have given them the code before they launched, but...
Computer.
Aw, how
level
quaint.
stable. Pressure stable. Interior temperature at 2 degrees and rising.
Damn, it's cold.
Quit whining, Stig.
But I like whining.
Knock it off. Get on the console. Nitrate levels look good. Should be plenty of nutrients.
Don't tell me we get to eat this time.
If you're lucky. What have you got?
Faint life signs. A couple of big ones, but nothing close.
Run it to the database.
No can do. Too much interference. Probably the storm.
Will whatever it is cause us any problems?
Nothing Stig can't handle.
Fine. We've got a ton of iron deposits. Still working on the trace elements, but I think iron's where the money is on this one.
I trust you've seen the menu, Venus. Can I take your order?
Sure. Can you prep us a couple of shredders and an iron rig to get us started?
For Stig, a steak. Medium rare.
Yeah, right. Who's down next, Control?
Tammy, she'll be with you in 5.
Son of a...
Man.
Oh, that's the profits gone right there. I mean, what's the hell she to do anyway when she gets down here?
I'll run her through the training program.
Yeah, for the 100th time, it won't do no good.
As long as she's out of fire, I don't care.
We better get it loaded. It looks like she's early.
You're kidding.
Hiya, darling.
Hey, Tammy. Great to see you. I've just loaded the training program for you.
Oh, right. Well, I was kind of hoping.
Computer, fire it up.
Blackwater Industries.
Power and oxygen levels are to be raised to operational levels. Operative Tammy is to reacquaint herself with these controls. Nutrient stocks are to be established in readiness for base expansion.
Alright, so... Assign beds. We got 3 beds that we need to assign. Acquire resources, base nutrients. We got to go get 5 of those. And Tammy needs to be on the power desk, so we got to do that. Let's see the last one. So this one tells us some of the new things we're going to get. Airlock. These allow access to the biodomes from the outside and vice versa. Those are very useful to have. Lights. They will illuminate the area around you. However, they do use more electricity. So the more of these you have, the more area you can see and the more electricity you're going to be using. And it uses a lot more than anything else in the game as far as I've seen so far. A base nutrient extractor. This is what you will have one of your guys jump on, the guys with the resources or the skills to use it. And they will actually man it remotely from inside this machine, and they will have a little spider leg guy go out there and chop down some of the almost like seaweed stuff floating around out there. Plants, some people like them inside the building, some people do not. Disco is a place where they can dance, they get their music fix, and they can get a little bit of a social interaction there. Solar power plants is where you're going to be getting most of your energy, especially to start with. That's where you're going to be getting all of your energy. Later on, however, they switch over to a different energy source, so that's something you're going to need to be aware of. But for now, the least efficient person with the power generator will need more of these. The more efficient person will need less of these. So you got to remember, if multiple people are using the same power station, you may have to have a mix. So you may need more than you actually need for one person and less than you do for the other person. Beds, those again, they need to sleep in them. Only one colonist can sleep in a bed per time, and they claim it. They actually make the bed sheets different for each person based off of their own characteristics in the game, and you're going to see exactly how that plays out. Mess hall is where they can get something to eat. So those are the buildings that we're going to get to start the game off with. And if you click on the little guys down here on the bottom, you'll get to hear a little bit from each one of them. So let's go ahead and listen to Tammy to start with.
This is Tammy. I do like a drink. Kinda blue since boyfriend 25 dumped me. 25 in 2 years. Not a prince amongst them.
That is pretty insane. 2 years, that's 24 months, guys. 25 boyfriends. Yeah. One boyfriend a month, and one of those months she had two. So she's from Texas, ages 42, emotionally insecure personality, clingy and highly demanding of other people's time. Previously, Tammy seems to have spent most of her life performing menial cleaning jobs when sober. So what that means for you when you get into the game is she likes to talk, and she likes to talk to people that maybe don't like her too much, which causes problems. So, yeah, you're going to have to work with her a lot more on the social aspect than most of the other people. But it's still kind of cool. Like, she adds a little mix in there of some good humor. So let's look at...
This is Stig, yeah. Hey, get me one of those new virtuality chairs down here. They sound real cool.
I love his accent. Probably not, the actual accent of people in Norway. His age is 36. Name is Stig. Stevenson is a straightforward case. He is motivated to earn his retirement and return to the biker community that he seems to have been born in. He engages in thrill-based entertainment and seems to like drinking beer. On the downside, he does have a tendency to stress out easily. So I don't really have run into any stressing out with this guy too much unless something really, really bad happens. So he's actually pretty normal for the most part, and he does his job pretty well, and he has some pretty good skills, which I think is why him, Stig, and the girl we're about to see in a second tend to be the ones that are your core people in this game.
Hi, I'm Venus. This is my 4th tour of duty, and if this one goes okay, I'm going home.
And there you go. You got Venus, U.S., Colorado, age 23. Venus is a well-balanced person with a few, if any, issues to concern the company. She likes a wide range of activities and is motivated by desire to achieve financial security. And she is actually one of your best people out there, other than Stig, and a beautiful voice to boot. So it's kind of nice. So let's get into the game, guys.
Activated. Personal shuttle arriving.
And you can see your guys will actually walk off. I do apologize if the noise is a little bit unbalanced. I'm using a new headset and a brand new game, so hopefully we'll get that worked out for us. So they will walk in automatically. You can see once they go into the airlock, they will change.
A new operative has arrived. Operative Stig.
Servus.
And you can't zoom in or out, so that actually is a little bit loud when they zoom in like that. We might have to change that. Let's go into that really quick. Let's see options, sound options. Oh, that got turned all the way up to 90 somehow. Let's turn that down to 50, and the same thing. Yeah, that should actually be good. Let's go back. All right, return to game. So now that they're in there, what we can do is we can hit the pause button if we want to, and we can take a look at their stats. So if you click on them, or you can hit the page up and the page down, that will cycle through them. You will see the different little things over here on the right. So now you got your health needs. If they get infected because they get poisoned or hurt, then this will need to be sought to. Otherwise, it's pretty good. You don't really have to worry about this too often. Hygiene, again, that they need to take a shower every so often. This is probably the least one you'll ever have to use. You probably have to use health a lot more than you have to use hygiene, depending on their job. Sleep, it's about, maybe down towards the end of what they have to do. Food, on the other hand, is going to be like one of your number one things. Food, they eat a lot of. Social is going to be right there tied with food. It's maybe a little bit less on some of them based off of their personality. Music is something that's easily done. You can use a lot of that. And they like to get paid. And this is where they get paid right here. You just tell them to come over here to the banking machine, and that will satisfy that little urge. Now, they will do all of this on their own, but if you want to keep them as happy as possible, micromanaging them will affect that to a greater degree, and you can see their overall happiness right here. Now they have this right here, this view skill. It's a brain, and it will show you what they have. Now this is for repairing, this is for cleaning, this is for running the O2 machine, this is running the oxygen machine, this is for burning down infected plants that come at you. This, I believe, is for, I can't remember what it was. This is for like mechanical bio legs or something along those lines. This one right here is something you would need to know. This is what you were going to use to chop down the life out there, the seaweed, to actually create food. So you're going to need this skill on that one. And this is for mining. So she has mining and she has oxygen and electricity. The 2 stars means she's better at it than normal. 3 stars means she's absolutely fantastic at it. If we go to the next one, which is Tammy, you will see she's not really good at too many things. She can clean really, really well, so that's probably what we're going to have her on. She can run the oxygen and she can run the energy, but she's not 1 star, 2 star, or 3 star at them, so she's going to run them a lot less efficiently than most of them. However, they want you to run it on the electricity for this first level. And then you look at Stig, and he has some pretty good stuff too. He can repair, he can do oxygen, he can do electricity, he can mine like crazy. It's 3 stars, so he's going to be the guy that you're going to have mining. Now, all these people are able to have 2 jobs. One is a major one, the one that they concentrate on the most, and a secondary one that they'll get to when the other jobs are not taken. So you can see up here, mission objective, we need to put Tammy on running the electricity. So let's go back to Tammy, and we're going to click her on this right here.
Whatever tickles your possum.
You'll see over here on the right hand side, the little green circle now shows electricity. That is her primary job. The one underneath it, secondary job. So if we give her something else, we may have to switch these back and forth. If you click on one, it will switch it. So now she's on electricity. Let's put Stig. Stig is going to go to O2 for now.
You're the boss.
Venus is going to go on
No
electricity as well for now, and we're going to go ahead and hit the play
Another
button.
day, another dollar.
Now you can hit the second mouse button and it will get rid of the screen, so you don't have to sit there and look at them. We also need to put down some beds, so let's do that. Let's actually take a look at what we got here. We got some lights, we got solar reactors, and we got an airlock. Over here we got beds. So we're going to go ahead and put down 4. We can put 4 beds down, but I'm only going to put 3 because that's all we have right now. I don't want to waste any money that we don't have to have. We'll click on Venus and click on the bed. It's not going to tell her to go to bed, but it's going to assign it to her.
Has been completed.
We're going to go ahead and tell Tammy.
Okey-dokey,
You can see
okey-smokey.
Tammy's bed right there.
30%.
You're the boss.
And Sig's bed right there. So you can see that it's,
Mission objective has been completed.
it changes it kind of cool so that you can actually see their personality a little bit in there. And it will tell you whose bed is what. Now you can tell any one of them to go to bed at any time, and they will change the bed if you tell them to go to one that's not theirs. But you do have to reassign whoever else is there. So we're going to put the mess hall right over here. They use it a lot, so I like having it close by to these guys. And then we can look at recreation. We can have a dance floor. So I'm going to put a dance floor over here right next to that. They use that quite a bit as well. And then we're going to go with industry. So we have nutrient extractors. Harvest external vegetation and converts it into base nutrients.
Extractor.
Now, this is the nutrients that they're going to mine, so you want it close by to that. You also want to keep in mind that wherever you put this, you don't want to make too much space because you don't want to cover this up. Now I'm going to put 2 of these down because in the end we're going to have 2 people working on, 1 person working on each one, and maybe even later on having more than that. But for now, this is a good spot to put it. So we're going to do this. We're going to go back to Tammy, who happens to be absolutely fantastic at working on these, and we're going to tell her to work at it. And that's going to be her main job. She's going to do nutrient extraction, and as a side, she's going to do power when it's needed. If you come up here to power, you'll see the little yellow bar, and I know we're going through a lot, guys. It's the first level, so I am explaining as much as possible to you guys, and that might be a little overwhelming, but it will kind of slow down.
Out there? Hello? Hello?
She's
Yo-ho!
Look at that. You can see she wants to talk to somebody. She doesn't care who we talk to. She just wants to talk to somebody. So let's tell her to come over here and talk to Sig, who is right now her mortal enemy. She does not like Sig at all.
Like a bugger that you can't flick
That's
off.
funny. Okay, put the nose in the halter.
Yeah. It's a little weird, but we're going to put some plants down. Some people like plants. Some of these people don't. Let's see. Tammy is still not happy. Let's see. Can we put in an airlock? We can. Let's put in an airlock right over here.
Building cannot be placed here.
We can put
Gotta
it.
be someone
put it
around
right
here
there.
I can talk to.
Once Venus comes in, she'll be able to talk to her. Now you can speed it up. You can come up here to
Gotta be
turbo.
someone around here I can talk
It
to.
takes it goes by really fast. This is not like a similar speed boost on some of the other games you might play. If I click it right now,
Gotta be someone around here.
you'll
I
see
can
just
talk
how
to.
fast they do it. I don't want to leave that on for too long. But you can see that she chopped down.
You're so ugly, your cooties have to close their eyes.
I should really start storing up some base nutrients. We're gonna get hungry soon.
So she chopped that down. She's actually still inside that little cab over there. It's going to come back, extract it, and a little robot's going to come from over here on the top and actually snag that once it's been
Big old
refined.
turd.
Hey, watch it.
Oh my god, these guys are horrible. Tammy is just abysmal. Okay, so let's come over
You're the
here
boss.
and get something to eat.
Okay,
There's not going to be anything there yet.
On the road.
Here we go. She's getting it. It's coming in. It's going to put it down here first. Once this building is filled up, which it is now, they'll store the rest of them. And that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to store, I believe it's 5 stockpiles. It's going to take a little while for that to happen. So let's get that in. You are not eating?
You're the boss.
There we go. Now that we got food, let's get Venus out here
Hi-ho,
to talk to
off
both of these
work
guys.
I go.
You got to balance that. You got to balance that in there, guys. Is she stopping? I don't think she's stopping. She's like, I don't care. I don't want to talk to Tammy. Get in there. Go talk to Tammy.
Plants are for eating.
Here
not
she
for
goes.
keeping.
Here she goes.
All alone again. So lonely down here.
Oh, she can't get out that airlock. Okay, well, that was kind of a waste of
Light.
an airlock. I don't want a light. I want an airlock.
Airlock.
I wish I had anyone to talk to.
She's still going to go around the long way? Yeah, she's going to go around the long way. Now, you can, or maybe she won't. Maybe she's going to go right through it. You can have it where later on you get access to different buildings, and one of them is a vehicle. It's almost like a hollow bike or a hover bike that will allow you guys to move more quickly outside.
Hi. How you doing there, partner?
You know. You?
Dandy. You lift 15 tons and what do you
You're
get?
the boss.
Another day older and deeper in debt.
Oh my god, she's crazy. Oh, come on, Venus. What are you doing? Go talk to Stig. I need him to be happy. You're happy, Stig needs to be happy, everybody needs to be happy. We got the power generating
Hey,
going.
man. What's up, Doc?
Well,
Power efficiency.
you know.
20%.
What about you?
Wonderful. Work time, Stig.
Alright, so that's all it took right there. Tammy's happy, Stig is happy. They're a little tired, they need a little bit of money, but other than that, they're not going to be too upset. Now you can see over here in the top right corner, there is a little bit of a green bubble, and that is the stuff that she's gathering. You're going to need 5 of those. That is exactly what they want. Now, all of your guys need to eat. This is everything that they eat. Later on, you can get access to like chickens, space chickens, or space turkeys, I think is what they're called. And you can put down an actual restaurant that will serve chickens. And I believe that will satisfy their food needs as well. But for the majority of the time, this is what they're going to want. And they're getting it. She's doing a fantastic job. That is what it's about right there. Tammy You're creating enough electricity. Let's tell you to come down here.
Hokey smoky.
I'm actually going to go ahead and
Solar
add
power plant.
a few more solar power plants on here. Now, they do cost a little bit of money, so be aware of that, guys. And you're going to want to make sure that they're all stacked right, nice and neat next to one another. Were these off it? Huh. I wonder how I put those in there where they didn't stack up.
A mission objective has been completed.
There we go. So now she's not going to have to work there as often. And we're done. That's the first mission right there, guys. Actually pretty quick. Base valuation is 39.45. Credits carrying over. That's the amount of credits that I earned on that mission myself. So I earned 394 credits. We got the beds, we got the electricity, and we got our food done. So let's go ahead and hit the play button. Cleaning up. All right.
Blackwater Industries.
Final preparations before mission instructions arrive. Base cleanliness levels are low and are affecting staff morale. Use the cleaning stations provided to rectify this situation. Hygiene pods and social area facilities are now online and available for staff usage.
All right,
Stig and
guys.
Tammy are already at each other's throats. Better sort them out soon or things are gonna get out of hand down here. Well, anyway, we got some showers now. Let's get me, them, and this base cleaned up.
And we definitely will here in a bit, guys. But we're going to go ahead and end the first episode here. Hopefully you guys will continue to watch. This is going to be a pretty long series. I'm going to go through each and every level. I like this game quite a bit. This game is actually really, really fun. It gets a lot more complicated as we get further in. We get more buildings each and every level, which we're going to cover in the next episode, which ones are going to be unlocked on this episode. And you can kind of heard a little bit of what they're talking about. You know, showers, some of the other stuff that might be coming down the pipeline. As always, guys, thanks again for watching. I'm AC Gamer, and I will definitely catch you all next time. Hey guys, and welcome to the disembodied voice of AC Gamer. We are definitely going to be doing a lot more series in the future, but here are a few of them that you guys might find interesting. Of course, you're more than welcome to check them out. I would love to hear your comments. Again, if you do enjoy these videos, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It's definitely the indicator that I use to tell if you guys want to see more videos like that, of that particular game style, of that series in the long run. So when you guys leave comments down, it helps me decide whether we should keep doing it, as well as whether you want to see games like that in the future. And here are a few of them right here. I kind of picked out a few of different genres. We will be doing spotlights for other YouTubers in the future. So if you want to get a little shout out, definitely let me know. If you group with me, chances are you will get a shout out in here eventually. But for now, these are just 4 series that I have that I feel like could use a little bit more attention and that you guys might actually enjoy as well. Thanks again for watching, guys, and we will definitely catch you all next time.